Hey, what's good, family? My name is Mr. Perry P, and you're all in the place to be. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of hashtag Rise 365, where I'm honestly just doing about a 5 minute video every day to chart my journey and becoming, going pretty much ultimately going from an individual with a message to motivating millions, and with that same message but still be on mission. And I'm actually the leading performance speaker and execution coach for Quarter Life Crisis, as well as I am the lead pastor of I Am the Church Ministries. Yeah, so I own and run Rise from the Ashes 24/16, where we believe in helping people turn tragedy into triumph, help them become the best version of themselves, as well as here at I Am the Church Ministries, we teach the whole Bible, especially the Gospels. We love God and love His people, especially ones that are non-believers, unchurched, and church hurt. And as you guys also know, I'm working with my pops in his business, PG Star Cleaning, and helping my siblings out with that as well. So yeah, and I told you guys on March 1st, and pretty much every first, we're gonna take inventory. We're gonna reflect on the month previous, the time previous, and see, where we are, and how close we are to these dreams, goals, and aspirations, and making this calling come true. But so and I like to frame it under, like we talked about in previous videos, how my true why is to become more, be in control, be more confident, be more consistent. And the tangible, practical, if you will, goal to set to make boundaries in my life is to become extremely healthy, extremely wealthy, and extremely spiritual. Okay, so and we're doing that via the vehicles of, I Am the Church Ministries, Rise from the Ashes 24/16, and PG Star Cleaning. Now, here we are, the 1st of March 2020, the last month of the first quarter, but yet still a lot of time to get things going. And if I could be 100 with you, when I think about, so for instance, when I think about I Am the Church Ministries, I've had two guests. I've had our roommate that lives here, my brother-in-law. He's not only has come to listen and pay attention and learn from, but he's also participated as well. And we've had one guest via online. So it's not, because this March is going to be the probably, I think, the fifth or sixth Saturday. So I mean, it's not as growth, not as much growth as I thought it was going to be. But this just feels good to still have essentially two visitors, as well as somebody that has essentially joined the church, or joined our ministry, excuse me, and also someone that has tuned in via online. And then what else? When it comes to Rise from the Ashes 24/16, I wrote down on my board in my room that the three things I need to focus on are doing my podcast, getting more gigs, excuse me, doing my podcast, getting more gigs, and excuse me, I'm sorry about that. I'm not sure what's going on, but so podcast, gigs, and also just posts. Thank you, God. And I haven't really been posting, honestly, like at all. And when it comes to podcasts, I haven't been doing that either, and I haven't gotten any new gigs. I know, so all that's like, I'm super sucking in that. I did get one new client in regards to somebody, one of my coaching services, so that's a blessing. But yeah, so then this is all about impact and also generating income. So this is a paying client that I have. I just I just know that it's not gonna cut it. Like if I ages ago figured out that if I can just post more, if I can get my podcast going, and if I can get more gigs, that'll really catapult RFA 2416. I just need to figure out different ways to do it, or different ways to execute that. And then lastly, when it comes to PG Star cleaning, I was able to get my pops a client, a customer, if you will. So that was legit. We were able to meet all together, as well as we talked with almost everybody one-on-one. So that was good. It's definitely not as fast paced as I thought it was going to be in regards to that growth there, and giving him an influx of business right out the gate. But nevertheless, but it is a blessing that I was able to get him at least one client this month, and that's one more than he had last month. So that's a blessing there. What else? So just, but then it's crazy because I know that, and when it comes to that business for him, I need to make sure that on the days that I'm supposed to be working on PG Star cleaning, that I reach out to 10 realtors, because he cleans houses, commercial. He does commercial and residential, but he's focusing on houses right now, cleaning houses. So I'm like, well, I need to reach out to 10 different realtors, and 10 different Airbnb folks, and 10 10 different agencies that rent. It's just, I have it written down what to do. It's just all about the execution of doing it to get him more clients. So hopefully I see more of that execution, more of that follow through, more of that high performance this month in March. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Oh, I forgot to say too, like somebody is tithing for I am, so that's a blessing too. So I'm like, I can totally see the progress in it, but I can also see my lack, which is a direct reflection of the lack of progress that's in it. So it's like I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place, and I created the rock and I created the hard place. So it's my choice to be stuck, or my choice to be free. I just hope I choose freedom sooner than later. I just hope I choose freedom. But other than that, thanks again for listening. Thanks again for caring. Thanks again for praying. And thanks again for sharing. My name is Mr. Perry P., also known as Pastor Perry P. I'm the leading performance speaker and execution coach for Quarter Life Crisis, as well as lead pastor of I Am the Church Ministries. I love y'all. God bless. Peace.